Hanna Honeycomb House. The Hanna Honeycomb House, also known as simply the Hanna House, located on the Stanford University campus in Stanford, California, United States, was Frank Lloyd Wright's first work in the Bay Area and his first work with non-rectangular structures. The house was chosen by the American Institute of Architects as one of 17 buildings by the architect to be retained as an example of his contribution to American culture. It was recognized as a National Historic Landmark on June 29, 1989. Begun in 1937 and expanded over 25 years, this is the first and best example of Wright's innovative hexagonal design. A Usonian home patterned after the honeycomb of a bee, the 3,570 square foot house incorporates six-sided figures with 120-degree angles in its plan, in its numerous tiled terraces, and even in built-in furnishings. In American National Bibliography, Frederick Ivor Campbell wrote the Honeycomb House showed how Wright's system of polygonal modules could provide the openness that he associated with freedom of movement while gracefully integrating the house with its slope and topography. The hexagonal modules of the floor plan gave the appearance of a honeycomb, hence the name of the house. There are no The Hanna Honeycomb House was designed for Paul R. Hanna and his wife Jean, both well-known educators and for many years associated with Stanford University. The project was begun while they were a young married couple with 3 children. The home thus had 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. These and the house were expanded and adapted over time, with Wright's assistance as the professional and personal needs of the Hannas changed. The construction process was not without difficulty. Wright's initial plans called for flat terrain, but the lot the Hannas purchased was hilly. Cost overruns meant that the original $15,000 price tag ballooned to over $37,000, $658,035 adjusted for inflation. Additionally, Hanna discovered that his lot encompassed a portion of the San Andreas Fault. Wright, whose Imperial Hotel had survived the 1923 Great Kanto earthquake, was undaunted. Unfortunately, the home was severely damaged by the 1989 Loma Prieta earthquake. Although that branch of the fault was inactive during the quake, the foundation and chimney were essentially unreinforced and likely would have collapsed if the earthquake had lasted longer. A major 10-year restoration was completed in April 1999, this time with seismic reinforcement. The house is 1 story high with a central clear story and outside wall of a room or building that rises above an adjoining roof and contains windows and is constructed of native redwood board and batten, San Jose brick concrete and plate glass. The house clings to and completes the hillside on which it was built, as the floor and courtyard levels conform to the slope of this 1.5 acre site. The entire site includes the main house, a guest house, hobby shop, storage building, double carport, breezeway, and garden house with pools and water cascade. After living in the house for 38 years, the Hannas gave the property to Stanford University in 1974.